100 and some pages, We can go, I can go in a lot of different directions. I said to both teams, and, we just hung up, and then we talked yesterday, and he was a little, just kind of seeing where my mind was about what we were going to talk about today, see if we were on the same page. And, I think over the last few years, after graduating college, and it was something that one of my professors did when I was taking a leadership class in graduate school, get my MBA, was every day we came in class, no matter what was going on, the class was 3 hours on Monday night, it was like the worst thing ever, was we had to come in, the first thing we do, you would write down 3 things you're grateful for. And so I was like, man, that's like, after, when you first came in class for a while, you was like, you may have a quick list, or, you kind of take for granted just simple things, just like no ailing, you don't have no back issues, you got food on your table, you got clothes on your back, just the small things that we're like not even grateful for. Like, I'm kind of putting myself on blast here, but at home, like last night in the building, the water it was cold water. It was cold water, and like warm water is like essential. And I'm so grateful for warm water. I'm so grateful for warm. I hope it's warm when I get home. But for you players, guys and ladies and cheerleaders, and even you parents, the first thing I want you to do is everybody stand up, because I love to engage, right? So I need everybody to stand up. And I want you to find somebody in the room, whether it be a parent or whether it be a player, and tell them 3 things you're grateful for from the season. Where your child could have been somewhere else. Ooh, his wife went directly.
The 3-point shot, I'm grateful for making it practice.
Okay. Ooh, I see some chest bumps, slapping on the chest. I like that. When you get done, can you please take your seat? So it sounds like we're very grateful.
Yes.
We're very grateful. I'm super grateful to be here with you guys. And one thing I try to do every day is, if you can continue the spirit of being grateful and move out of entitlement, think about it, in every situation, like all our days will be much better. Think about when we get to work and somebody's all there, let's just be grateful that we got a job today. We get to class, this teacher keep getting, let's just be grateful that we're here and we're not like, there's some kids in like Haiti and they didn't go to school. They don't have that opportunity. Or we're in practice, it's the end of practice, your coach is like trying to get you to run some laps, stay focused. Instead of just being tired and mad at the coach, or maybe with your teammates jacking off, like, let's just be grateful we're here and we're not somewhere else. Because I don't know about you guys, but in my life, things can happen in a snap of a finger that everything in your life changes. When I was a junior in high school, my grandfather passed from colon cancer right before the season was coming. While we were preparing for his funeral, my uncle came in town. He had the funeral. He was leaving the next day. We're eating some bowl of chili. Then immediately after that, he passed away. So in life, we just never know. So we need to just be grateful for everything. Me and Mr. Blackwell, we were speaking about, someone getting in an accident and just all these things that can happen to us. that we just need to be grateful for each and every day, each and every situation, because it's not promised. Fellas, you guys are young, ladies, you're young, but you got to be grateful for this time. These are all, if you look at every situation like it's an opportunity, then you excel. Then you excel. So I'm going to not be here too long with you. I'm going to bring up a few quotes from some great authors from different genres that you may or may not know. The first one is, believe in oneself and knowing who you are. And I mean, that's the foundation for everything great, from the great Sean Carter. Everybody know who Sean Carter is, right? Jay-Z? Nobody know who Jay-Z is in here? But that's what I start off my book with, self-confidence. I think that's a start to doing anything great. If you don't believe in yourself, it's tough. It's tough to go to do something great and be, competing. It's tough. If you don't believe in yourself, you're always going to be questioning things. It's hard to push yourself if you don't believe in yourself. He believes in himself. He's not questioning. Simply confident in what they're doing. Whether it be completely wrong, they think they're doing it 100% like it's right. You have to believe in yourself. That's the key component to doing anything great. The second one, I feel so good being in a place of God, because some places I go, they tell me you can't talk about God. Not here. One of my major keys is actually the master key, God, by DJ Khaled. And so self-confidence is great, but when God put his super on our natural and our belief, that's when supernatural great things happen. God should be the center of everything we do. Center. How you approach a game, how you approach school, how you conversate between your parents, with your peers. God should be the center of everything you do. If you don't believe that, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle. That's when you have issues. When we use our natural, we're trying to turn into super, we don't have God in it. God should be in the mix of everything we do. So whether that's a quick prayer, was that walking in obedience, God is the master key. And so, inside my book, I talk about mastering your craft. So we're here because of sports. And so, when I think about some of the success I've had, it really came from mastering my craft. And one of the things that, really stand out to me as I train and I do things with kids is my shooting ability, because it was actually my weakness at one point. When I was in grade school, people always, you'd be great if you could one day shoot. Man, you're real fast, you got good defense, you know what's going on. You just can't shoot. And as a true testament to that, from my hard work and mastering my craft. I mean, I'm talking about I did every shooting drill, everything possible. When I graduated college, I was top 10 three-point shooter, no one free throw percentage. I had a streak of 34. I missed 6 free throws my whole college. But that thing that I was struggling with, that I mastered as my craft, it kept showing up. So we were in the state championship, and I had to make free throws to win the game. I won a Peach Jam on the Nike circuit, playing against all the top players in the country. Had to make threes. That thing that you may struggle with is going to show up again. Even for me now, just being truly transparent with you guys, the struggle for me has always been test taking. I was valedictorian in my class, but test taking was always tough. It was always tough for me. So the things that you have, that you struggle with, you can't like run from them. You need to like go towards them, if anything, and face them head on. Be truthful with yourself, be truthful with your peers, and that's what usually makes people great when we have people around us that hold us great, and we hold ourselves accountable for what we need to get done. Because in due time, God does hold us accountable. Believe it or not, God does. Excellence is being able to perform at a high level over and over again. You can hit a half-court shot once. That's just the luck of the draw. But if you can consistently do it, that's excellence. So my question to you is, to leave you with something to think about, what are you like really excellent at? Not average, not good. What are you excellent at? Fortnite. Clicking that YouTube. Sneaking my phone. My mom told me to put it up. But what are you excellent at? Everybody wants scholarships. Everybody wants to do something great. What have you mastered? What have you put the time in to truly master? I talk in the book about what it takes to truly master something. 10,000 hours to master a craft. You probably heard that before. It's just numbers, just time. How many of you guys, you ladies, spend an hour extra, maybe whether you're watching film this season, whether it was, preparing your body, doing some extra stretching, strengthening exercises? That's what makes people great. That's how you can do excellent things, like winning a state championship, like being valedictorian of your class. And it takes balance. It's going to be tough. I understand. But in order for you guys to do that in the future, you have to take on that challenge. And it may not be in sports. It could be in education. It could be in the family business. The attitude of being grateful and the dedication to being great follows you. It becomes in your DNA. It becomes who you are. So I can't change. So like for me, when I commit to something, I 100% commit. I don't have I can flip back and on. I'm committed. And it's probably like sometimes bad, but I'm committed. I said I was gonna do it, I'm all in. You guys have to be that way. And the last thing I'm gonna leave you with, you gotta water your plants. Nobody can water them for you, like DJ Khaled. And that's something for the kids and the parents, because we talked about the parents being here. And I know you love your kids and they're your seed, but at the end of the day, these kids are high school, and they must step up and water their own plants. You can't do their homework for them. You can't go compete on the field or on the court for them. They gotta water their own plants. If they don't water their own plants, somebody's not gonna be able to continue the family business. At some point, it's gonna stumble. So you gotta hold them accountable, but also step back and give them some space. Let them kind of fail sometimes. That's okay for them to fail. They know you love them, but sometimes we nurture the kids too much that we don't even allow them to step out and kind of step into their own thing. You student athletes, you gotta water your own plants every day, every single day. That's reading. In my book, I have 15 challenges to every student athlete. What are you doing with your relationship with God? These are the points I touched on because I felt like they were most important to your athletes. These are the things that you need to be really focused on. Being grateful, having your relationship with God. Just as much as you want to grow as a player or as a student or working on your game at Fortnite, you got to grow in your relationship with God. That's not your parents' thing. Relationship with you and God is between you and God, not you, your mama, and your dad, and God. That's great if they start you off with some prayers and send you a text, but it's your duty to say your prayers before you go to bed. That's all I got. I appreciate you for your time. I pray that you take on the challenge. And remember, God's given us free will, so every day we get up, we can do good, we can do bad. It's on us. It's on us. And this verse, this Bible verse, you know, it's funny. I coach, and I thought it was for my team. So I had a verse in my spirit for a while. I had it up, and I was gonna put it in a text to all my players, and then, you know, I didn't send it. I had it just sitting there, and then when I was preparing to come here today, I was like, oh, this would be perfect. Like, this is it. And so God prepared me this verse for you guys to kind of sleep on. I wish you could write it down or something, but take it as you leave it. Know that in Proverbs 21, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. So like, when people are coaching you and trying to help you, like, love it. When your parents are getting on your last nerve, try to help you. But if you hate that, that's all I have. Thank you.